Hi, this is Mara Vlasic, one of your instructional technology coaches. Today I'm going to show you how to create a shell course or a sandbox course. What this is a manually created course that I'm going to use as a template for my first semester of Spanish 2. Teachers create these shell or sandbox courses to start preparing content for the beginning of a semester before they get their Skyward generated courses. Teachers also use shell courses for clubs or professional development, or to share with other teachers as a place to create content together. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to log into Canvas. So I'm going to use my Edmonds Bookmarks folder and then click Canvas. And then once I'm on my Canvas dashboard, I'm going to scroll down on the right-hand side and click Start a New Course. So this is how you create a new course. As a sandbox or shell course, they're pretty much the same thing. I'm going to name this course. So I'm going to call this Spanish 2 First Semester Shell. I have to create a short name for this. It doesn't really matter what this short name is, but I'm just going to abbreviate. And then I'm going to click Create Course. This will open up the course, and as you can see, this course is completely blank. So I have a few things that I can do right away for this course. I'm going to scroll down in my navigation bar and click on Settings. And this is where I can set some of the course details. So I can choose an image that will show up on my dashboard for this course. So I'm going to click that, upload image, and I'm just going to add a background image here. This is also where I can edit the name or the course code if I want to. And then I have a lot of different settings. I can choose a term. I can also choose a start and an end date. If this is a shell course that you're using to build content in every year and you want to just add to it, I would just leave it as a default term and not have a start or end date so that it stays on your dashboard. If this is a course that you're sharing with students or with other participants as professional development or just a shell for other teachers to add to, you do have a couple options for that. You can decide if you want to restrict their ability to view before or after the course end date. So for students, that might be applicable. And then you can also scroll down here and click More Options. This is where you can let others enroll by sharing a code. So if I was creating a course for a club, I would click this option so that I can give students the link to enroll. If I was creating this for other teachers and I wanted them to also be teachers in this course where they can edit content, then I would need to reach out to my instructional technology coach, and then they can add those teachers to your course. So this is really useful if you're having someone join as a student where they're interacting with the course as a student, but if you want them to be a teacher, then you need to reach out to your instructional tech coach to add those teachers to your course. Then I'm going to click Update Course Details, and this is where I will get that code or the link to share with students. So if I scroll down here, I can share this URL with anyone that I would like to enroll in my course as a student, so in that student role. Some other things that I can do is I'm going to go to navigation, and this is where I can decide what will be seen in my navigation bar. Again, if this is a shell course where you're just building content in it and students aren't enrolling, the navigation isn't as important. But if you do plan to take this course and just copy it directly into your Skyward course, then I would set up all of the things that you would like in that Skyward course, so in that Skyward generated course. So because this is a course that I would copy over into my first semester course, once I have that, I am going to modify the navigation bar so that only certain things are showing. So I've modified my navigation bar. I've clicked Save down here, and this is what will be visible to students. Now I'm going to go back to home and I'm going to show you a couple different ways that you can start adding content. So I can either start by creating a new module and then start building content from there, or I can also import existing content. So if I've already created content in previous courses that I'd like to import to this course, I can go up here to content type and I can click copy a Canvas course. And then this is where I can look for my other courses and I can choose content from that course. So I'm going to copy some content from this course, and I can either copy all content, which will pull over the entire course, or I can select specific content. And then I'm going to click import. I would really encourage you not to click adjust events and due dates. It will guess based on the start and end date of this course when those assignments would be due, and it will really mess up your calendar. So I wouldn't check that box. Then I'm going to select content, and this is where I can select either specific content or entire groups of content. So for modules, if I wanted to import just a few of these modules, I can do that. If I wanted to import all of the discussions, I can check that box, or I can click the little down caret or the down arrow to see what else is available. And then I would click select content. So it will take a little while for that content to show up in your course, but once it's completed, then you can go to that course. So if I go, or I can go to home and see that content. So this is what I included from that course, or what I imported from that course. Your other option is also to import from the Commons. So I can click import from Commons, and then I can find any resources in the Commons that I would like to import to my course. So let's just find one thing to import. I'm going to import this. I'm going to import this page. So I click on the title. I can preview it once that loads, and then I can click import download. Here is where you will need to select that course that you would like to import it into. So I'm going to choose this one, and then I'm going to click import into course. So it will import that resource into my course. Again, it's not instantaneous, but it is pretty fast if the resource that you're importing is fairly small. I then have to go back to my dashboard. And find that course. Notice that that course does not actually show up on the top up here. It's right down here because I haven't published it. This is an unpublished course. That is up to you if you publish it or not, because you don't have students enrolled in it. But if you would like it to show up here on your published courses, you can just go ahead and click publish. And that's how you create a shell course. Again, if you don't have anyone else enrolled in that course, a shell course is just a place for you to start building content that you can then copy over into your Skyward generated courses that have your students enrolled. If you have any other questions about creating a shell or sandbox course, please reach out to your instructional tech coach and we'd be happy to help. Thanks.